Hello everyone, welcome to Diesel's Outdoor Excursions. This weekend we're at Holder Mine. We'll be here for a couple days and plan on doing a little bit of hiking. Should be some good weather. The Intech is a mini toy hauler. You can haul a small motorcycle on the back of it. Small enough to pull it with our little Jeep Gladiator. It has a tip out for a bed, has a queen size bed. The Explorer has quite a bit of room once you do the tip out for the bed for a little tiny camper. It has a heater. We installed a little TV with a DVD player that folds out of the way. I got it folded up right now, you can't see it. It's been a pretty nice camper. We've had it for a couple years. It has an outdoor kitchen behind this door. A 2-burner stove, storage compartment under here, and a 12-volt refrigerator. The Explorer came with an awning on the door side of the camper, but we installed a second awning on the other side of the camper over the tip out, and it made a big difference in how cool the inside stayed during the summer. Plus it's extra rain protection for the tip out. The frame on the Explorer is all aluminum. It's an aluminum cage with aluminum panels, hardly any wood in it. It has a steel torsion axle instead of leaf springs. Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday morning. Just starting out a hike from Holder Mine to Inverness. I'm not sure what the mileage is going to be. It's going to be an out and back. We'll see what it looks like when the sun comes up.
Okay, I made it to the A loop. This starts on the Florida Trail. I'll start heading north. This will take me to Inverness. We're coming up on the A loop junction. You go straight, you go on the A loop, and it swings you back around. Or go right and stay on the Florida Trail to Inverness. 2.7 miles. After this short hike this morning, I'll have the Florida Trail completed from the northern part of Citrus to Mutual Mine. I'm 3.5 miles from the Holder Mine where I started, and the woods out here are absolutely beautiful. There's nothing like watching the sunset from the trail. I'm starting to hear traffic from Highway 44, so I'm not quite sure how much farther I got to go. Enjoying the hike though. Well, I made it to the end of the Florida Trail, northern side of Citrus, and it takes me out to Pleasant Grove Road. And I gotta say, this last mile has been the noisiest and I guess you would say the nastiest part of the trail. Lots of trash. Pretty sad. But 4.7 miles, headed back. Let's talk about hydration. How do you get your water? Do you use water bottles or do you use hydration like a bladder, Camelback? Well, I use a combination of both. I have a hose, a hydration hose. It screws into a smart water bottle. It works great. I keep it on the outside of my pack, especially on my backpacking setup. I can look and see just exactly how much water I have, and it's easy to change out to another bottle. I just don't like messing with the bladders on the Camelback. They're fine for mountain biking, but the setup I've got works pretty good. Just a little tutorial on the blazes on the Florida Trail. When you come up to the blazes, and they've got two of them, and one is offset, whichever direction that blaze is offset is the direction the trail is fixing to turn. So if it is off to the left, your trail is fixing to turn to the left. Just in case you didn't know. Well, I made it back to the spur trail going to Trail 10 and the Holder Mine Campground. So 0.8. I got a nice little bench. Well, almost back to camp. Got 9.5 miles this morning. That's a pretty good hike. Now it's time for breakfast. Well, I got back to the camp and took a side trail from behind the bathrooms, and there's a huge pit back here with a trail that goes around it. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you can tell by the camera, but this pretty steep climbs up and down this thing. Well, got some obstacles too. Well, come out to a little, looks like a campsite, picnic area. Yeah, I think that might have been private property. It's pretty cool though. This was a neat little trail. I'm glad I did it. And it's right by the campground. Well, I just got back into the woods and noticed that the trail continues. So I'm gonna follow it and see where it goes. Looks like it's basically going around this big pit. Well, this is gonna make it interesting. Yeah, after the hurricanes, we got a lot of blowdowns on the trails. This one is obviously not maintained. I don't think it's an official trail, but you can tell quite a bit of people use it. Definitely pretty cool. I didn't realize this was back here. Dinner time. Well, dinner was good and everything's cleaned up. We had a pretty good day today. We started out today with 11 miles of hiking on the Florida Trail and the trails by the campground. Now we're just kicking back and enjoying some drinks. Catch you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. This is what we woke up to. No hiking today. Well, the rain put an end to our camping trip. We packed up and headed home. Unfortunately, when you pack up in the rain, when you get home, you gotta open everything back out and let it dry. It's okay though, we still had fun. All in all, it was a good trip. We got some hiking done and went out in the Jeep, played around with it for a little while. If you like what you saw, hit the like button and subscribe, please. I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.